Howdy, and welcome to the Jewel Thief Ripple Ice Edition tie-up. 60-degree jig hook platform, power thread 240 for dumbbell attachment, 140 to tie the fly, and our material is Ripple Ice fiber. We're going to tie the whole fly out of it. We're going to start out with our dumbbells attached, and for our tail, we're going to use a nice clump of Ripple Ice, and I'm using white here, and I want to tie it right onto the top of the shank, and that's going to help prevent fouling and wrapping. If you get it around the sides or on the hook point side, it tends to get intertwined in the hook point. With Ripple Ice, it's kind of messy, and I usually will throw in a few of the scrappy pieces after I tie in the initial clump. For my belly, I'm using the Minnow Mix color scheme here, and when I attach it, I'm going to tie it butts up to the dumbbells and build myself a little thread neck there behind the dumbbells. Split it into two pigtails, flip down and around both sides of the hook underneath the dumbbells, pull back, and tie it down in that same spot. And integrating the dumbbells into the build of this fly makes it extremely durable compared to classic style patterns where you're tying in stuff in front of the dumbbells. We're tying everything in behind them and using the glue and the build out of the head to protect the fly. Next up, I'm going to use the chartreuse for my wing. You've got 3 dozen colors of Ripple Ice, so you can do whatever you want and color schemes and have a ton of fun matching some of your favorites from other flies. But I love this particular one. It absolutely crushes, one of our favorite colors for bass fishing. And I'm going to tie that in on the hook point side, in this case on the camera side first, and then once I've got it organized, I'm going to flip it down and around the jig hook underneath that cone. And I like to test that the cone will still go on there in a relatively clean manner. And then now that I've got it fashioned on both sides, I'm going to start trimming some of those fibers up, build myself a little thread neck, untangle a few of those bound and wayward fibers. Over that thread neck, just a clean iced up collar. UV red is my favorite. Execute a quick half hitch and a drop of your favorite super glue. I love Loctite Professional Liquid. Pop that cone off, a little drop of glue on the nose, and now I'm going to reattach my thread on the jig arm. And this is going to be a thread dam so that after many rocks, trees, and hopefully big fish, your cone and everything remains intact where it needs to be. After that, a quick whip finish. And I'm going to coat that whole thread neck or that whole thread dam up there in super glue and get this whole fly basically bulletproof. This thing can withstand an absolute beating and certainly is a pattern that gets better and better the more fish that chomp on it. Trim to your desired shape. This one, compared to the classic Jewel Thief, which I like to use Kreinik fibers for, is a little bit more rough around the edges. I still like to have a general profile game plan. I've taken a neon pink Sharpie here and added some bite marks and some wounds. Looks really nice. Love it. And you can certainly UV resin part of the head and stuff, but as you can see, all the materials in this particular variation explode on the UV spectrum. Do your touch-up work here. If you want to coat more glue on there, go ahead. But this particular version, super tough and one of my absolute favorites. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Have a great day. Holler anytime. Thank you.